Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Cinderella Man from 2005. It's directed by Ron Howard and stars Russell Crowe and Renee Zellweger. Cinderella Man is the follow-up for Ron Howard and Russell Crowe working together after their wild success with A Beautiful Mind, and although it went on to win the hearts of critics and filmgoers, I do have to put my hat in the meh corner of things on this film. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Cinderella Man isn't a bad movie. It certainly isn't anywhere close to being as bad as the best movie in the 50 Decrepit Crypt of Nightmares collection. Which, to be honest, I can't remember what that would have been, but even the most impressive 50 Decrepit Crypt of Nightmares movie is only worth a C, C+ at most. Cinderella Man is a competent movie made by people who know what the fuck they're doing. The director, Ron Howard, knows how to put together a scene, and everyone else does their part perfectly fine. Especially want to shout out the film's editors, Daniel P. Hanley and Mike Hill, because their job of cutting together those fight sequences were top notch. And it would certainly be nice to credit director of photography Salvatore Totino, who gave them all the pieces they need to cut together great boxing sequences that were anything but basic. But the film as a whole I don't know why. I'm just meh about it. I'm like Columbia in the Rocky Horror Picture Show commending Dr. Frankenfurter on Rocky. It's okay, but never does it reach any other heights than being just okay. One thing I'd like to bring up is the portrayal of heavyweight champion Max Baer in this film as a cocky asshole who is proud that he killed a guy in the ring. I really fucking doubt that was the case in real life. I have a very hard time believing that the real Max Baer wasn't at least a little regretful of that man's death, and I find it a little cruel on the part of the filmmakers for showing him to be so proud of that. Give the man the benefit of the doubt on this one. But my biggest problem with the movie isn't even inherently the film's fault, and that's the overuse of parts of Thomas Newman's score for the film that finds itself in commercials and trailers for other films. If I had $1 for every time I heard that closing theme of the film in a trailer for something hopeful and uplifting, I would be a fucking zillionaire. That's how often I've heard that used elsewhere. Okay, not really, but it certainly feels that way. Cinderella Man is okay, but that's a pretty damning mark against a film with the likes of Russell Crowe, Ron Howard, Renee Zellweger, and Brian Grazer. At least the score by Thomas Newman is good. I'm going to give Cinderella Man a B-, and tomorrow I'll be watching Cinema Paradiso. See y'all then.